Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. We'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The ball has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights off a defender. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a big return off the INT. They steal for offensive possession.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Powerful running into the secondary. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist of setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Vols look to keep this drive moving. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to create here on the move. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Syracuse. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll try the right here. He shreds the tackle. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. gain sets up a third down play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. Syracuse lines up quickly. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Orangemen. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, the returner fumbled it. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He's looking deep here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a 1st and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Quick throw to the left side. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. The ball is hustled to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's complete downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Good enough for first down yardage.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stop after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Orangeman. That puts them on top in the second half. Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, move the sticks for a 1st down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. 2nd down now after the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. The ball's with 1st and 10 here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. Sticking with the running game. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The AT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. The Volunteers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Orangemen. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.